Welcome back to the front mission. First OP walks through, and now continue where we left off. We're going to Belchka right now. And we're probably going to do the upgrades for everybody right now and see what Olsen has to brief us on. Alright, now in the Perunta Desert, there's a mobile weapon. But I'll cover that detail when we're actually in the mission itself. Okay, so that's her dad. Well, now that you've just got mission 12 done, obviously save your game, clear these out since, you have the achievement now. Make a backup just in case you need to, obviously. What we need to do now is actually update everyone's gear. So we're going to see if there's anything new in the actual shop here and see if everybody needs to update it. And it looks like everybody does need to get updated. So, this is now going to be an upgrade video in Belchka, and that's precisely what we're going to do. Let's see, am I going to go Indos or Strega? We're probably going to go Strega, honestly. Yeah, Strega's got the most power. Probably going to go Strega. And do Strega, see what the left arms are. We got, let's see, Nova Raid. Those are nice. Those are very nice. Let's see, 43 to 105. 40 to 78 though. I'd rather have the Strega arms. I'd rather have the stronger arms at a little penalty to accuracy. I'd rather have that. And legs, who has the most mobile legs that are still feet? Let's see, 90, 96. Might have to go with the S Orcus legs in order to keep the mobility for what we're going for. Because I mean, these have the tread legs have 18 mobility, but, treads can't jump. So, I think we're going to run the S Orcus. Run the Strega, body and arms, and then the S Orcus legs. We look like a friggin' dwarf. But, whatever. We're just going to outfit everybody's mechs as needed. Let's see, short and long capability. What's the best fire control system for short and long? Might be the Saphir. Yeah, that's definitely the Saphir fire control system we're going to run with. And update the backpack, of course. And now the weapons. Let's see. Anything that's more potent than what we got. Oh, yeah, they had a lot of stuff. They had a lot of stuff here. Let's see. Art Assault. And what we got? Let's see. Raptor FX. 5 times 9. That's 45. Oh, 5 times 11. That's 55. That's a Vulcan. Let's see. Rim 3. That's a grenade launcher. Like, might need to update the grenade launchers for those guys. And that's a semi-automatic rifle. So, looks like Royd is going to get 2 Vulcans. Everybody that's in assault class is going to get 2 Vulcans. Let's see, do they have another shield? WS-2B. That's the new shield. And what we got for missile launcher? Ragos. 2 times 37. That's a hard hitter. Only has 2 ammo, though. The Ragos does have a 4 to 8 tile range. That's a really long range. Nice hit rate, too. Okay, so Ragos missile launcher. And then essentially what you're going to do is customize everybody else that's like short to long range that way. For Ryuji, for Natalie, for Keith, for JJ. And then you just update everybody else's equipment. But because the way I got these guys set, this is going to be an extended equipment video. So if you want to see specifically how everybody's set up, I'm just going to take care of that now. Because I've already decided on the Strega body, the Strega arms, and, of course, the Orcus legs. That's what everybody's going to get. And, you know, obviously do the Saphir fire control system for everybody that actually needs it. You know, short range, long range, they're going to get kitted out pretty much the same way. And you're going to update your shield and your missiles, obviously. That takes care of Ryuji. Primrose for Natalie. Same thing. And the S-Orcus legs. Saphir fire control system. Updated backpack. Let's see. She's got a bazooka in her left hand. And the highest next rated thing is going to be the grenade launcher. So she's going to get a Rim 4 now. And we're going to give her a Vulcan to replace the Art Assault. That takes care of that. You know, kit her out with the new shield. Give her the Ragos missile launcher. Natalie's done. Same thing with Keith here. You know, Strega, Strega, Strega. S-Orcus legs, obviously. So we can stay mobile and we can still jump. Saphir fire control system. That enhanced backpack. And then he's going to get the Rim 4 and a Vulcan. And then again, you got the new shield. And then you got the Ragos missile launcher right there. That's Keith. And, you know, JJ's going to get set up the same way. You know, same drill for all these guys. And there's the Tiger backpack. Okay, that's knocked out. And now, once again, you know, he's short range. So, obviously, he's going to get 2 Vulcans. And he got the WS-2B shield and give him the Ragos missile launcher. And now we're going to outfit Frederick. So, Frederick. Need to be able to differentiate between him and the others. So, for Frederick, we're going to give him the Indos. And then Strega, Strega, Orcus, and obviously the Saphir fire control system, the updated backpack. And we're going to give him the Rim 4 grenade launcher to replace that bazooka. We're going to give him the Vulcan, WS-2B shield, where it was, and then the Ragos missile launcher. Oh, never mind. That would put his weight over. So it looks like Frederick is also going to need the Strega body. It looks like everybody's going to need the Strega body in order to just stay within the actual weight limits. And that's reality. So yeah, Strega arms and body, and then the actual S-Orcus legs are apparently the way to go to make this all work. That takes care of Frederick. And now let's see, Mech. Mech is all melee, so I need to inspect this. See what's the heaviest HP and defense we got for her. Indos. Might be able to push through and do Indos with her, but the Strega's got more HP. I'm gonna go Strega for her. Yeah, it looks like it's Strega across the board, mostly for everybody. I mean, she's still going to need the Orcus legs because she's a melee. So, everybody looks like a bunch of dwarfs, essentially. Let's see, now she needs melee and dodge. Might be the Sphinx. Yeah, that's going to be the Sphinx fire control system right there for Mei Hua. So, that's what we're going to use for her. You know, upgrade your backpack. And we should have better access to better melee weapons now. Let me see if there's any better melee weapons, or it might be stuck down to the F4 hand rod. Nah, I don't think there's another melee weapon available. Looks like we're stuck with the F4 hand rod, and she's just gonna get updated shields. There's nothing more we can actually do for Mei Hua. So that's all you can do for your melees, since there's no new melee weapons unlocked. That's all you can really do for these guys right now, apparently. Now, I noticed there was a different long-range fire control system for Paul. I'm going to finish customizing him, And then I'm going to take a look at the fire control system. And obviously for your legs, you want the S-Orcus. Now let's see, fire control system for the CPU. Where was that one I saw? There's the one we need. That Russian one that starts with an OAPFIM, however you say that. Short 60, long bonus of 30 gets us up to 84. So obviously you're going to want that for Paul since he's long range. Throw the backpack on him. And of course, update to the new grenade launchers, which have much more damage compared to the bazooka. And then essentially you're going to add on the new shield and then give him the new missile. And as you can see, that'll complete it for Paul. Alright, Paul's geared up now. And now after Paul, of course, let's see who's after Paul. We got Alder. Might have to tinker with Alder, but I'm still going to do the Strega, and then the S-Orcus. Because that's how everything works. So let's see, he's going to need melee and long. Is there a compromised one? Might give him the Severe. As that buffs melee and it buffs long. You gotta pick and choose really. See that actually, that keeps it about the same. As he's still technically melee. You want melee buffed. And it keeps long the same. So you know, we're gonna put the Sphinx on him too. We're gonna give him the new backpack. Can update his actual melee weapons. We're just gonna throw the shield on him. And give him the Ragos missile. And that's going to do it for Alder right there. Now, of course, we got Hans right here. Again, Strega. And then the S-Orcus legs. And then, since he also needs long range, we're going to go with that Russian CPU there that starts with an OFIM, however you say it, which adds, you know, even more long range. He's up to 84 right now as far as the rating is, as you can see by the numbers, and then, you know, adds a bit of short range too. Going to do that for Hans as well. Give him the new backpack. And again, you know, we're going from 32 damage from a bazooka all the way up to 60 on a grenade launcher. So yeah, give him 2 Rim 4 grenade launchers, like how he was previously set up with bazookas. And, you know, update the Ragos missile launcher. Slap on the WS-2B shield, and that'll do it for Hans right there, okay? Hans is ready to go. And again, okay, that Russian CPU to buff long range and still get you a little short range bonus there. That's what you want for him. Same thing with Paul earlier. Now, Gregorio, it's pretty straightforward. You know, we're going to give him, I guess the Strega. Just do Strega across the board. S-Orcus legs, obviously. And now, let's see, we need the, yeah, there it is. The Sphinx fire control system, since he's all melee. Let me show you those stats again. Okay, 72 melee, 66 dodge. That's what you need on him right now. Let's throw on the new backpack. And you already know you can't update the melee weapons because there's not better ones available than the F4 hand rods in the shop. So just stick 2 shields on him. Call it a day. And again, that's the WS-2B shield right there. And now we got to do this. Okay, she's just going to be set up as a melee, obviously. So Strega, S-Orcus, same as we've been doing for everybody. Give her the Sphinx, you know, the Sphinx fire control system. Slap the backpack on her. 2 shields for Curly right here. Call it a day. Now Bobby, I'm going to customize Bobby a bit here. Again, Strega, S-Orcus. And then for him, what you're going to do is, let's see, what fire control system we want him. Keep him balanced with short and long, but he's primarily long range anyway. So we're just going to put this one on him. You know? And update the backpack. And then we're also going to give him the Rim 4 grenade launchers. Oh, wrong one. Shield. Updated missile launcher. That takes care of Bobby. And now this clown right here, Purunga. You're going to want the Strega body, you know, Strega arms. And then the S Orcus legs, obviously. And you're going to need the Sphinx fire control system, since he's just a melee character. And you should have seen that from like the other video I did earlier. Just in case you didn't know, you know, he's melee. Alright, and with that, everyone is now kitted out. Everyone is ready to go. And exit out of the shop, you know, obviously. Save your game over at Belchka here now that all that tedious upgrade stuff is done. And I'm going to stop the video here, and I'll see you on the next one.